Hey everybody, this is BigEDude on BigEDad's account. In case you did not see on Twitter or other social media today, my dad passed away today, December 7th, 2015, and this is the last video on his channel. I know that his first video on his channel was in July, and when my mom had hip surgery, she asked that I would stay with Dad for a few days. Originally, probably only thought it was 3 or 4, but it turned out to be like 10 or 11. And, I made videos every day and put Dad in a couple. And he said, wow, this is really cool. And, so many people liked him being in the video. And he said, hey, well, if my son can do it, I can do it. And, so many of you decided to follow and watch Dad, and he ended up with over 7,000 subscribers, which is, his first video was in July, mid-July, I think. And I was visiting yesterday, and he was laughing most of the time because he's just a goofy guy, and he just was feeling tired, and he was going to he was going to the hospital, of all places, to get some blood work done to see what the heck was going on. And as he got in the car, his legs were so bloated, Mom couldn't get his legs actually into the car, and then he kind of fell back and did not respond. So, and he was rushed to the hospital, and Mom told me about 15 minutes later, he was officially all the way gone. But he's never gone from your heart. These videos will stay on always. There's so many, even though some of the gameplay might be old in a day or a year or a month or 10 years from now, Dad loved entertaining each and every one of you. He loved playing this game. He loved playing games. He played games all the time. And I think that is something that you can always remember. And you know what? He learned how to play Supercard at the age of 72. So there's always hope for future awesomeness. His first videos, and if you're ever getting down on yourself, remember, if he can do it, you can do it. And he'd want you to do it, because he had so much fun making these games. These are the final stats for Dad. 48, 78, and 17, 14. Remember how it took me a month to beat him in the win column when he was in the hospital last time? He's ahead of me in games again. And it's just really hard making this video, but I'm not gonna do any other edits. I'm not gonna do any try to make this perfect any second, third, whatever it takes. My dad was not perfect. I am not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But man, it was pretty flippin' awesome. I was gonna say freaking. That's all right. The times that Dad got to play this game and got to do this for all of you, and who knows, maybe people will still want to subscribe and stuff to Dad, even though there's never going to be another video on here. But what if down the road, he ended up with a YouTube button for 100,000 subscribers off of just the time that he had here? I think that would be really cool. But that's neither here nor there. The whole point is, my dad loved life. He loved playing games on the computer. He loved his family. He loved reading science fiction books. He read thousands upon thousands of books within the last few years. He loved my mom, who is here, over there. She doesn't do camera. She doesn't even have Facebook, so, That's how she rolls. But I don't want to make this be too long. Even though Dad did make really long videos, right? And I make pretty long videos, but Dad's were kind of long. But the whole point is, he would want you to really enjoy today. He would tell you that he loves you a long time, like I say it all the time. And he would want you to say, he would want you to have a happy gaming day. And, you know, if your life has ever been made better by my dad, keep his memory alive in some way, because he loved you guys too. I think he thought it was so amazing when I was showing him right before he started making the videos that, you know, people from over 50 countries had been watching me. And my dad was actually a ham radio operator, and he's one of the very few select people, I don't actually know the stats, but I was going to look it up, that has talked to over 300 different countries using his ham radio equipment. And I think he was, I don't remember, less than 1,000. I want to say less than 500 or 400, but I'll find out and put it on a video on my channel or something sometime. But this is what I wore to school today. You know, this is not a special thing. I will put something on this video, or I don't know what I'm doing. But, like, we're not doing calling hours or something, because he didn't want that. You know, he's just like, dude, no. But he loved you guys. He loved being alive, and he just loved, man. So anyways, I love you so much. Thank you for being a part of my dad's life, and I'm just so glad that you let him be a part of yours. And as I said, this is the last video on this channel, and I hope that you are okay, because you're alive and you can still do lots of cool stuff while you're here. I know my dad would have wanted that. So, peace, rock on, and R.I.P. BigEDad. Love you, buddy.